First, I'll just talk about, how you've been able to just build a winner here at South Carolina.
Well, I think anytime that you're coming into a situation where you have to build, I think you have to build a foundation, a strong foundation. And how do you do that? I think what we've done here as a coaching staff is try to do things the right way. Recruit the right way, be disciplined with our kids. I know is the right way to just kind of stay on them and not allow them to rear off what we think is their right path. And once we're able to do that, there's a strong foundation. And then you have to recruit, and you got to recruit some more, and then you got to recruit some more to get the talent in here that believes in your vision. And if they believe in your vision, they're going to do everything that you ask them to do. And that's what we've done with our program.
Cal State Northridge took it to you guys yesterday. You guys are the top dog now. In women's basketball amongst them. How is that? How does that feel? And how is that going to be for this program going forward, handling that?
Well, I think the bottom line, when you are the hunted, you're going to get everybody's best effort. You're going to get everybody's best play. I think it's going to be heightened to a point where you almost feel like it's always a pressure situation. Whereas our players, I think they were in a position of, I thought our kids played hard. I thought our kids tried to execute. I think good players succumb to situations. Bad teams succumb to situations like that. Whereas our team embraced it. They played poised throughout. We're not going to take anything away from Cal State Northridge. They played an excellent game. They had a great game plan. But you got to play our team for 40 minutes. And I like what we bring to the table over a 40-minute period.
Speaking of embracing, you guys have had to embrace being over 2,800 miles from home. Obviously that's not the case for a lot of teams that are higher seeds. How have you guys been able to adjust? And you guys seem to be just taking it in stride.
Well, yeah, I think we've been over here to the West Coast early on the season. We played on the West Coast in NCAA play. I think it was great that our first game was at a time in which it didn't have an adverse effect on the outcome of the game. Now we're pretty much adjusted because we've been here a few days. Our start time is a little bit later, but we've adjusted to the time change. I think anytime that you're number one seed and you're probably the fourth number one seed, you're going to give up something. I don't think you're going to be able to play closer to home, get the seed that you deserve. But I think it is what it is. I think we're acclimated ourselves to it. Now it's just time for us to settle down and play good basketball.
It's pretty amazing to see how young this team is and how much success they've already had for you this year. What does that say about you just as a coach and as a program and how exciting the future is for this team?
It says that the future is bright for our team. I think what you see is a team full of committed players and people of how they want to be successful. And if you look at our roster, we have champions, we have state champions on our basketball team. So they're used to winning. So they're tapping into the things that have made them become successful on the high school level and now on the collegiate level with just being in NCAA tournaments for the past 3 years. So when you have that great combination, they want to win. They listen. They're a hard-working basketball team. And when you have all of those elements, it creates an opportunity for you to be successful. And I think this team really thrives on being successful, thrives on winning basketball games. And I like the state of our team right now.
Last question I'll ask you. Obviously, you guys still have a long way to go. But considering what you guys have already accomplished this year, grabbing that first SEC regular season title, getting that first ever number one seed, no matter how far you guys end up going in this tournament, is there any definition that you have for this season of South Carolina basketball?
The definition is, we've been building for a very long time, and 6 years, and I think 6 years can be seen as a long time or a short time, but when you've done things the right way, and I'm really proud, and I always say that because we have done things the right way. We've, some recruits have left, some recruits decided not to come, but for those players who have stuck with us, they're finding out when you do things the right way, you're going to become successful. When you're committed to something, to a common goal, a lot of things can be achieved on an individual level as well as a team level. And I was happy to see that everybody enjoys success. Those players that worked hard on their games, our team who worked hard on becoming a cohesive unit with great team chemistry, the commitment to work every day in practice. I'm real proud at the future of this program and where this program is today.